Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? You having a good one? This is the first week of April, and all kinds of fun are happening today. We are out here on the World of Otium for another episode, and gonna be doing a couple of different little things today. Nothing real fancy. I've had a really full weekend. I was talking about. Got to go to a con. We'll talk a little bit about what we did there, and we're going to do a little bit of work. I've got an idea for something, and it's going to go. I got to find a good spot for it. I think I'm going to do it over there. So I need to get those houses torn, and that'll actually make a good transition as we chat a little bit about my weekend before we work on our next project. So I'm going to head over there, tear down those last two houses since we've got our villagers out of there. I'm going to go find a place to stash one of our last one there. And we will get to chat, so I'll be back with you here in just a bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. So I'm going to tear this down here, and we're going to chat a little bit here. So I got to go to one of the local sci-fi fantasy conventions here this weekend, and it's always fun to do. I go to it almost every year. Pretty consistent. Ghost blocks. Pretty consistently what I've been doing. And definitely a lot of fun. If you're into that style of gaming or anything like that, then definitely worth going. I'm sure there's local ones all over the place. And this isn't a necessarily one of the Comic-Cons like you would hear about in the news and all the media releases down there in San Diego. You know, even Salt Lake City or the Seattle Emerald City Comic-Con. Those are all big ones. They're a lot of fun to go to, but they're really, really crowded. So if you've never been to a convention before, I really don't recommend doing that for your first time out. It can be a little bit intimidating, but they are really, really fun to do. It's definitely worth going to as well. But I go to NorwestCon, which is a local place that a local convention here in the Pacific Northwest. Really a lot of fun to go to. Really a lot of fun. You go, and for me personally, I go to a lot of the different panels that are there. The focus of my panels is one of two things: is gaming of some kind. Most of my time there is spent talking about board games, playing a few new games that I haven't played before, playing some old ones that I don't get to play that often with friends here, and that kind of thing. The other part of it is I go into some of the writer panel where you have authors that are coming in and help speak to people about ways to improve their writing and things. Just a wreck. Fly back over there. And those are always fun as well. Why? Because you always learn something new. It allows you a chance to practice your writing skills, all the other kind of stuff that comes with it. So definitely a lot of fun. Like I said, if you've never had the opportunity to go to a con or a convention, I really, really do recommend that you take a little bit of time and try and do that. I think most people that are involved in gaming or anything along those lines are really going to have a lot of fun doing that kind of thing. So definitely worth the trip. Of course. All right, let's go pick up. So that was my weekend. Spent about 5 days there, going through different kinds of things. Like I said, it's definitely one of those things that I strongly recommend to everybody. And find one that fits your personality and your style. Definitely go take some time, get out there and meet a bunch of different people that are like similar things that you like. There's always for me, one of the ones that I just love going to and talking with people is there's always a group of people that are Star Trek fans like me, where I get my skin from. Don't run away, Rabbit. I'm not Brownie. I won't slaughter you often. But definitely, I really strongly recommend that. All right. Be of landscaping out here. Part of that is going to be getting rid of all sand, stone, and house up here. Moved out. I've got you. What I'm going to do with you guys yet? I got 3 of them. I got these 2, and I got these 2. They're sitting in that over there. I'm not sure where we're going to put them. Definitely need to move them. Dirt. I'm going to have to do landscaping over there. Not sure if I'm going to get to the bulk of the build today. Definitely, definitely going to get this area cleared, get this thing landscaped, and make it look a little bit more natural in the overall scheme of things. It looks like I might have to go get sand. What I'm probably going to do is trim this down a little bit. Anything back over here. Remember the days before rockets? Always such a hard time trying to get taken, get back to the bed, and got carried around with you and everything. Always made for an interesting time. So, all right. So what I need to do is I need to go and do a little bit of grinding here. I need to go get some sand to make some progress over there, in that spot over there, and get some of this stuff cleared up. So let me go take care of that, and then get these last little villagers moved. We'll come back and we'll talk about what we're going to do over here. I'll be back with you here in a bit. All right, everybody, welcome back. So we got this place cleared up. Kind of did a little bit of shaping to it. Not a whole lot, but looks a little better than it did. I'll come back through here and clear up a little bit more over here, but I wanted to start up on our project here today. What we're going to do is we are going to build something right over here, I think. Build it right here. Right? Yeah, we're going to build this right here. Because I kind of want this to be a little further away, but still kind of close. Let's here. Despawn. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to use primarily glass right here. And that's going to be our primary pieces. And we're going to do a lot of them out of yellow and some orange. But I needed some other blocks, and I brought the orange, or the sandstone, as a scaffolding block. Whoops. Quick, make a bunch of yellow glass. And I've already built this up in survival, or in a creative world. So I have no idea what this is going to be like up in survival. But think about what direction I want. Yeah, all right. So what we're going to do is we are actually going to build need guess we're gonna use sandstone. Okay. Different block here. Here. This. We're gonna come slowly gonna build up. Next thing we're gonna do is we're actually gonna back this way. And all we're doing is building the first shape of this. Quick look at it once. This one we actually this. Be easier to work with if we fill the hole. Same thing again, come this direction with it. And two. Larger. So, I'm not sure how many of you live on or near any. We are gonna. What we're building here is a little bit of a weather phenomenon. These are called where I'm from. There we call them dust devil, but basically they're a little sandstorm or dirt storm, whatever. And they've got a cyclone-like feel to them, and as they come up. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna be continuing to build this up a little bit, shape this a little bit more to sand twister-like shape to it. I just see that shape coming up there. I think I need to make the top a little bit bigger. And then what we're going to do is we're going to come in here and we're going to put some sand blocks in and around this thing. Give it a little bit of shape and a little bit of texture. And this is going to be one of the smaller ones. So I think I need to change the size of the top funnel a little. This is where it gets really funky. Let me sleep the night here. Oh, let's do this. grab some sand. Grab ring cactus. Let's sleep real quick. I'm gonna land right on top of this. All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here. Some spots we're going to put down, not sandstone, sand. Sand in, and then we're going to jump back over to glass. Put up here. Okay. Down in here. This is where the tricky one is. I want a piece of sand right here where that glass is, right? But that doesn't do me any good. Okay. That is why I do. Alright, that's why I brought this string along. What we're going to do is that. This allows us to put some shape in this. Going through a little bit of texture. So forth. The other nice thing about it is that the other thing is that it doesn't have to be exactly side of the funnel. We can have bits of sand hanging off the edges. This is where we can get tricky, is because we may have picked up the cactus as well. Get up and start flying it around. Ugh. At my face. And yeah. Oh. And let's see. Sure. There. Pick this stuff up quick. We need to. Yeah, let's go take a look at it from the town real quick. Just top one of these houses. Iceland Queen working on. Just see it. Probably not the best spot to look at it from. Go up to the top of Knight's Bit. Yeah, I can kind of see that shape coming in there. It's going to need to be a little bit taller. I think I definitely need to make this a little bit bigger up at the top here. Right around this area. Open it up a little bit more. And what I want to do is, so this is a little teeny tiny small one. I want to put another small one like right over here. I'm going to put a big one right here. I'm going to go up to about, thinking up to about here. Maybe just a little bit further back. Because one of the nice things is that I want to make it just far enough away so that go down here. You're looking at it from over here. See how it sort of just becomes a little bit on the edge of the fog, which will give it a really, really cool looking. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to be working on. So I'm not going to get these all finished. I'm not going to get these finished today. I'm just looking at the clock right now. And it's like I said, it's been a long weekend, but that's what this project is going to be. That's going to be the next one. So we're going to need to go, and you can see I got a bunch of the glass sitting over there. Doing pretty good as far as items and materials. But we're going to get this thing going, and I really do like how we get a little bit more texture to it with the glass. And I'm also going to put in some two other things as well that'll really help it stand out. We can use some panes, some glass panes in different spots, which is gives it a really interesting look, because you can get a little bit more shape out of it, right? Or it's gonna catch. Really do some cool thing. And then what we're gonna do is, I don't know if you saw what I have in my box here. I have some red dye as well. We're gonna make some orange glass and some orange panes. I'm not gonna use a lot of them. We're gonna use a few here and there, very sparingly, to do the same kind of thing. And you can see already we're just adding in paint here. Sort of adds into that shape that we're after, to give it a sort of a spiral shape. We place something like this right here with a piece of orange glass, just one piece. Maybe this pane's right here with of orange paint. Really get this really cool looking circular effect to it, which I think is really starts to come together pretty quickly, and I really do like it. But again, that's what I got time for today. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to put my stuff away. We're going to have to go after the rest of this project here next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys find yourself a local con or something to go to, and just go out and be with other people that are really into the same kind of things that you are. Again, hopefully I'd love to hear your feedback on today's episode. Any of the things that we do, go ahead and leave me comments down below, or hit me up on Twitter at @awanderingnerd. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Hit that like button, and if you want to see more like it, definitely subscribe, and go ahead and ring that bell, so few of you out there do, just so you know when those are coming, and you'll be notified of them. So again, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Had a lot of fun working on these things, getting these villagers moved. Can't wait to see how this project finishes up. But until next time, this is A Wandering Nerd.